Ah. Hi guys, Juice here. I am here to film a new video for you guys today. I am clean shaven. I needed to have a nice shave. Anyways, that's not important. Today's video is a very fun Readathon announcement slash like part one of my September TBR. September is ambitious as hell. I have like 3 readathons I'm doing. I'm doing Series September, which I'm filming first. Sorry, Baby Yoda. Which I'm filming first. This is happening all throughout the whole month of September. So from the 1st till the 31st, obviously. This is hosted by Kirsten, I believe her name is, from Books and Jams. I'll leave her channel down below. And I believe there's an Instagram account for Series September Readathon. Maybe, I'm not too sure. If there is, I'll leave that down below. There's a bingo board that you can do. So there's a hashtag Series September. I think that's all the info I needed. And there's 9 challenges and 9 options to do. I have 10 books here because there's a challenge on here to read 2 books from the same series. So we'll get to that in a few minutes. I'm gonna do the challenges first, and then I'm gonna do show you what books I picked for what prompts. Some of these I might have shown off on my channel before. Some of these are on my like top 21 list to read in 2021. Some of these are just brand new books that I just got because I actually did a similar readathon in August called Squash That Series Readathon, which I'll leave the creators for that one down below. I did that. That was like a week readathon though, so I'm glad Books and Jam is hosting this readathon for an all-month one. Anyways, let's just get started. I think I gave you all the info you need. There's a bingo board, so I'll leave it down below. Let's just get started. Challenge number 1 is start a series more than a year ago that you had on your shelf. This one I had multiple options to go with, but then my friend Heather, Sydney, and I are buddy reading a book for this readathon, and we're all 3 very excited. Challenge 2 is a series you most recently started. That was hard to figure out. Challenge 3, start a new series. Challenge 4, finish a series. Challenge 5, read in a duology. Challenge 6, series longer than 5 books. Challenge number 7, read a sequel. Challenge number 8, read 2 books from the same series. And challenge number 9, newest purchase series. I actually had to change I actually had to change my answer for number 9 because the book that I picked for this one I just finished last night. You'll see that in my August wrap up here pretty soon. So let's just get started with the first prompt. Series you have on your shelf more than a year. I went and picked Wicked Fox by Cashore. Now if you saw my August TBR, this was in it, and I sadly haven't gotten around to reading it. This was a book my friend Charlie picked for me to read, and I am very excited to read it. This is the one book my friend Heather, Sydney, and I are going to buddy read. We already have a page breakdown and everything. We're so excited. I have this from Book of the Month, so if I do read it in September, I will get a Book of the Month option off. I believe this is a duology as well, so if I do love book 1, I can pick up book 2 sometime soon. I'll probably pick it up from my library, most honestly. So we'll see how I feel about this one. I hear nothing but amazing things about this book. I haven't heard so much talk about the sequel, but I know everyone, especially Chloe from Books with Chloe, loved Wicked Fox. So very excited. This has something to do with a groom home, I believe is how I say it right. I hope I said it right. And she's a 9-tailed fox who survives by consuming the energy of men, but she also half human and has a soft spot for people, so she won't kill indiscriminately. With the help of a shaman, Mi-young only takes the lives of men who have committed terrible crimes. So sounds very different, and this is the author's debut novel, I believe, that came out last 2019. Wow, it's been like 2 years since I had it. So yeah, this book has definitely been on my shelf more than a year. The next I have is series you most recently started. This one was so hard to choose, but I picked Unbirthday by Liz Braswell for this challenge. I started this series last year technically, but I am still reading the series. This is the only series like I can read out of order, I think. So this is like book number 10. This is What If Wonderland Was in Pearl and Alice Was Very, Very Late. So this is a dark, twisted tale novel. Like I said, it's book 10. There's the 12th book or the 11th book is coming out this year. I can't remember how many are going to be in here, but I know there's a lot, and I've read a few here and there, and I just loved each and every one of them. So I'm very excited. I also wanted to choose Part of Your World by Liz Braswell as well. This is like 6, I think, in the series. I'm not too sure. So one of these 2 books I can read. I definitely want to try and read this one more than the Alice in Wonderland. This one says, What If Ariel Had Never Defeated Ursula? This is a library book that I have checked out currently, and it is due September 15th, so I'd rather read it sooner than later. So one of these 2 books can go for series you most recently started. So I'm gonna put both of those on there. Then we have Start a New Series. So I want to read the series very, very bad. I loved the first book in the Set Fire to the Gods duology, and that is These Rebel Waves by Sarah Rosh. This is a new book, no, not new book, but it's a new to me book by Sarah Rosh. I read her Snow Like Ashes trilogy and loved it, and then I read Set Fire to the Gods last year and read it. I'm actually going to reread Set Fire to the Gods in September, so I can read Rise Up from the Embers. But this is a brand new duology that came out, I want to say last year or 2018. I know my friend Nicole from my public library read this duology, and she recommended it to me multiple times, and I never got my hands on it until I did a books for trade. I don't remember who I got this from. I'm so sorry. But I'm very excited to read this. I know I will like this one. It has pirates in here. It's on an ocean battleship, obviously. I don't really know much about this one either, so sorry I'm not really doing any summaries, but this is on my TBR for series September. Challenge number 4 is finish a series. I am very excited to say I'm going to finish the Ember and the Ashes series in September, and if I don't, Lori, I know you watch my videos, but Lori, please yell at me if I don't finish this. And that is A Sky Beyond the Storm by Saba Tahir. This is the 4th and final book in the Ember and the Ashes quartet. I read book 3 earlier this year for the first time and loved it. I gave it 5 stars. It's a new favorite mine of the year. I don't know why it's taken me this long to complete this series, but here we are at book 4. I'm not going to say much about this one either, because obviously this is a finale of a series, but I'm very excited and nervous for this. I do have it as an audiobook from Audible. It's a chunker. It's probably one of my biggest books on this TBR. So I'm very nervous and excited to see how this series wrap up. I definitely want to get to this one the most. I think this one and the final book on my TBR for this video are the 2 like most exciting reads that I have. So very excited to see what I would think of this book and to see if I would love it or not. I hope I love it because I love Saba Tahir's writing. Then we have read in a duology. That was hard to say. So I picked Bone Crier's Moon by Catherine Purdy. This is the first book in a new series. I actually have book 2 right over here because I was taking a picture of all my Owl Crate books. Book 2 I have, so if I wanted to, I can also read this duology in September. But I've definitely been wanting to read book 1 for quite a while now. I think this is some sort of like retelling. Oh yeah, Bone Crier Moon is a reimagining of Les Dames Blanche in French folklore. Women in white who kill men who refuse to dance with them on bridges. Oof. Sound weird and amazing. I hear a lot of mixed things about this one in particular, and so I wanted to see how I would feel. And I know my Hoopla has the audio for this one. I don't know if they have the audio for book 2, but I know for sure they have the audio of book 1. So definitely one of the mini audiobooks I'll be listening to in September. Like I told you, September TBR is pretty ambitious, so this is going to be for a book that I'm reading in a duology. The next challenge is to a series that is longer than 5 books. I believe this series is longer than 5 books. I know this is technically a trilogy, but there's also a spin-off trilogy to this. So 6 books is definitely more than 5. And that is The Well of Ascension by Brandon Sanderson. This is the second installment of the Mistborn trilogy for the first set of trilogy, and then there's another trilogy to read. So if I want, I can continue on with the series. I've been meaning to read this book for quite a while. I actually bought this in August of last year, according to my Instagram, and I still have not read it. So it's been on my TBR for literally a year. I am very nervous for this one too, just because it's been a while since I read book 1. I read book 1 last year, and I gave it 4 stars, but like I don't remember anything that happened in it, sadly. So I might have to do a reread or look up book reviews for book 1, but I'm glad this readathon is all month because we have some chunky books on the list. This one is like the second biggest book on my list, I think. But yeah, I'm not going to say much about this because this is a sequel. And I don't want to spoil you what happened in book 1. I don't even remember what happens in book 1. Just know that this is a very popular series on the book community here, especially on book 2. But I know everyone loves Brandon Sanderson, so I'm very excited to continue on with this trilogy, and hopefully I'll complete it this year. Next is to read a sequel, and this one I am going to buddy read with my friend Taylor, and that is Fire by Kirsten Cashore. These new covers for this series are gorgeous. Fire is the sequel / companion novel to Graceling, which I read early this year. It was a reread for me, and I gave it 5 stars. I've only read the first 3 books in this original trilogy, and I never read Winterkeep because it just came out this year. But I'm planning on buddy reading this with my friend Taylor in September, so hopefully we both love it. I know I loved book 1. Oh, weird. I know I love book 1, and I don't know if Taylor finished it or not, but I definitely want to read the sequel and continue on because I have all 4 books on this shelf over here. Can't really see it because of my photograph over there, but I have all 4 books in this series, so I'm very excited to continue on. Sorry for that car alarm. And then we have read 2 books from the same series. So again, another series I would like to wrap up this month in September is the We Hunt the Flames duology. I believe I'm gonna buddy read this with my friend Heather, or not my friend Heather. I buddy read book 1 with my friend Heather last year, so book 1 will be a reread for me. But I know my friend Lori wants to read this duology, so Lori, I can buddy read these with you if you want to. I have book 1 and 2. I'm gonna reread book 1 with you, and then I'm gonna read book 2 for the first time. If you guys remember, I bought this, I want to say right when this one came out. I think in January, so I'm very excited. I've been meaning to read it ever since it came out, and I just haven't yet. So like I said, I only need to read book 2, so I can technically just pick up book 2, but it said to read 2 books in the same series, so I'm like, oh, hey, look at this, 2 books in the same series. So again, another very popular book, another Owl Crate edition that I have, so can't wait to reread this because I remember loving the first book and then waiting a whole year for the sequel. So now that I have both of them, I'm gonna binge read the heck out of these 2 this month, hopefully. And then the last challenge is your newest purchase book. So I was gonna read The Queen Will Betray You by Sarah Henning, and I just never got a chance. Like, I finished that book last night, actually. I stayed up till like 1 a.m. to finish it. It was so good. I'll talk more about my thoughts and feelings in my August wrap up. But my newest addition to my shelf is Devil in the Device by Laura Beth Johnson. I have not shown this beauty off yet because I literally just got it this past Tuesday. I'm filming this Thursday, August 26th, and this one just came out this Tuesday. This is also going to be the Crier Reads book club that I'm co-hosting with my friend Charlie. This is going to be the September book club pick. if you would like to join us. So please let me know if you would like to join us in September to read this. This is the second and final book in this duology. So again, another series I could possibly wrap up this month. I'm not going to say much about this one except this gorgeous cover is amazing, and I can't wait to see how this duology will wrap up. So this is my newest book, like my newest purchase series. So I haven't even shown this off in a video yet. So this is the first video you'll be seeing it. But yes, I'm very excited to read this one, and I just can't wait to see how this duology duology ends, not wins. But yeah, this is the final book I'm hoping to read for this readathon. So there you have it, guys. This is a little bit longer than I anticipated, but you guys know I'm very chatty when it comes to books. Thank you, Krista, for hosting this readathon. I'll leave her YouTube channel and Instagram down below. I'll also leave all my social media stuff down below. I'm also on TikTok now, so I'll leave my TikTok down below. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you want to participate, go ahead, participate. Let me know down in the comments. Also, let me know which of these books I should start first, because I don't know what to read first for this readathon. But yeah, there you go. That is like part 1 of my ambitious September TBR, and I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Hope you have a great day or night, and I'll hope you all are having a great summer. I don't know how to end these videos anymore. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy. If you did, please hit the like button, hit subscribe, turn your notification on so you don't miss any new videos coming from me soon. And I'll just chat with you guys in the comments down below. Bye.